he commanded. Okay. A wave about 3 feet high came. I stood up quickly and rode it for about 90 feet. I couldn't believe how easy it was. John had a wide-eyed, open-mouthed look of shocked excitement on his face. I asked him, "Is that it? Is that all there is to it?" "You never surfed before?" said John. "No, I'm from Oklahoma and Texas. I played football. That's a collision sport. I could snap your sternum and loosen your teeth. This surfing is for sissy boys." I got the part. Jan Michael Vincent and I left for Maui to study surfing with John's favorite surfer, Jerry Lopez. Jan already knew how to surf, but I knew nothing. I had 1 month to learn. I immersed myself in the surfing culture, replacing The Hollywood Reporter and Variety with surf magazines. Jerry Lopez, known as Mr. Pipeline for being the best tube rider in the world and winner of the Pipeline Masters competition in 1972 and 1973, his face was on all the covers. He was about 5'8", half Cuban, half Japanese, with a calm, cool, laid-back, harmonious ocean warrior disposition. He started out by telling me that surfing was a proper gesture of Zen. With no thinking, no understanding, and no figuring anything out, just let nature take you on an amazing ride. It was as if Jerry spoke in a special language called ocean. He could see how the waves were breaking onto the shore and understand exactly what was happening on the bottom of the ocean to create waves in different places along the coast. From Jerry's house, he could deduce how big the waves were all the way across the island at his favorite surfing spot, Honolulu Bay. During the month I lived at Jerry's house, I slept on the floor. Every morning, I woke up to Jerry's Hoover vacuum cleaner at my feet and in my crotch. Our daily routine: coffee and oatmeal, run 1.5 miles on the sand, swim in the ocean for 1.5 hours, shower on the beach, surf for 4 hours. We finished the day off at Kimo's restaurant and ate clam chowder with a big piece of chocolate cake, followed by some Maui Wowie. It was a great time. I knew the universe had given me a tremendous gift to live with and be trained by Jerry Lopez in an amazing new sport of surfing. Jerry gradually worked me up to surfing the big waves. When he felt I was good enough, he brought me into 25-foot waves. He also told me how to wipe out. When a strong wave holds you down underwater and you can't come up to the surface, don't fight it. Turn yourself into a dish rag and imagine you're being dried in the drying machine. There were times I wiped out in 25-foot surf that kept me underwater for 3.5 minutes. It was downright scary, but I kept doing what Jerry instructed with no thinking about it. Soon I enjoyed the wipeouts. My nickname became Scary Gary because I would go out in huge swells, wipe out, then pop my head out of the water hollering, "Yay, let's do it again. I'm ready to go." We shot most of the movie in California. John Milius was like a brigadier general, and I was his lieutenant. It felt like he had several ranks over me. With confidence, he gave me orders, and I followed through exactly as instructed. His directions opened new ideas for me that hadn't crossed my mind. When I had a problem with any of the lines I was given, John always enlightened me. One particular line really stumped me: surfboards, women, and guns. So I asked John, "What's the motivation?" He said with passion, "You're talking about the 3 best things in the world." John had a way of making my artistic light bulb shine as brightly as possible. He also gave me free rein to be me.